Alright guys, so the Tekken team has responded. What's up, Average Gamer, signing on back with another video. I usually don't record this late, so this lamp is like destroying my eyes right now. But Tekken 8 Season 2, you guys know it's not that good. Community is outraged. And it's valid, I made a video on that. I'll leave it in the card if you want to view it, expressing my issues. But the community has been in an uproar, and the Tekken team has finally responded. I do believe they put out a tweet saying that they were going to do a patch fixing like the bugs, but that was like end of April, I think. Now we have from a tweet, I believe actually from Harada. Let me pull it up here. Shout out Paige Buckers. Oh, just like that. Thanks, VDX. An emergency patch for the 17th. 3 days from now. Well, 2 days, 'cause I'll probably get this video out in the morning. And that's actually my birthday, so wish your boy, you're welcome. You're welcome. This was my birthday gift to y'all. Anyway. So they're doing an emergency balancing patch. This is essentially what they said was, okay, look, we know this is going to be a long process, but there are some things we can fix now. That's essentially what this is. So in it, they outline what they're going to do for said emergency patch, and then their outline for patches going forward. So let's just take a quick read here. Development team acknowledges that the following Season 2 version updates, the overall game balance has shifted too heavily towards offense. I mean, no disagreement there. We sincerely apologize. The actual balance changes did not align with the development intentions and policy previously communicated to players. This is true. You did kind of lie. Well, okay, yeah, let me be fair. They didn't lie. They did buff sidesteps. But they didn't tell us that those buffs were also going to be completely destroyed with a bevy of offensive changes that actually were their intentions. We know this game was going to be offensive. They've been telling us that from the start. So their intentions here, I mean, it clearly did align. It just didn't align with what you told us. We deeply regret not being able to address the improvements and adjustments that the community, had hoped for. Moving forward, we are committed to distinguishing between issues that can be addressed quickly and issues that require more time and community feedback for proper review. Hope to get like new playtesters. Be cool to just give some like pro player input. Anyway, we implement a step-by-step update process to improve the game experience. In this upcoming update, we will fix known issues and begin a balance review based on the following policy. I guess that's the policy below. 10:30 Japan time, April 17th. Okay, again, early birthday present for your boy. Now, I will say, I guess like this is going to be like the Paul bug, the Jack. What was it? 2-1, like whatever that string was. Similar to the tweet they put out like what, a week ago. Anyway, let's get into this policy because this is probably where we're going to get a very good outlook on if they actually know what we're complaining about. Number one, I don't know if this is in order of priority. But number one, increase the maximum health value to help mitigate situations where matches are decided through overly one-sided momentum. In light of the current damage environment trending towards inflation, driven by offense-heavy game balance and increased aerial combo damage, the maximum health value has been increased. This adjustment is intended to ease situations where matches are too easily decided by one-sided momentum. So are we just doing universal health buff? Not gonna lie, I don't like this. Because in a game that has a fundamental problem, you need a fundamental change to fix it. This is like borderline sophistry. This does nothing. Like, yeah, okay, Kuma will chip you out in 7 seconds rather than 5. I mean, that alone doesn't actually do much. Just giving characters more health. Even if you increase, and I'm gonna be real, I doubt it's going to be by anything substantial. I mean, you make a 2-touch game a 2.5 touch game. To me, that doesn't matter. Chip damage in this game is way too prevalent that's going to be like a couple seconds worth of interaction. So, we are not off to a good start. Not off to a good start. You just buff the combo damage of like every character. Even characters historically that had like low combo damage have high ones now. So like, I don't... Again, like, maybe a 2.5 touch game now in, like, normal instances, but it doesn't address the fundamental problem at all. Number 2, gradual adjustments to overly high reward moves. This update addresses the overall inflation of attack strength and combo damage by implementing adjustments that can be done quickly to moves that provide excessive reward. We recognize this as a game-wide issue than a problem with a limited to specific characters. Okay. And we plan to continue reviewing and tuning these accurately progressively. Okay. So this right here is very important. They acknowledge this is a fundamental problem with the game, not just like broken characters. We can talk about King, obviously we can talk about the Jack thing, but fundamentally this is an issue just with the game's design. Again, I'll talk about this in my video if you guys want to go watch that. Y'all know me, I like being specific. Well, let me read the whole thing. Example of adjustments included in this update: balance adjustments to high performance moves that can repeatedly create advantageous situations can lead to one-sided gameplay. Adjustment to moves with disproportionately higher reward compared to their risk, ensuring fair risk-reward balance. Good in theory. I just need to know which, by high reward moves, I don't, like, what are they talking about? I wish they gave an actual, like, example here. Like, just a pure, just balance example, because we can talk about, because this game is so offensively focused, there are many high reward moves, but some of them are due to different reasons. Whether it's like hard generating plush frames, whether it's heavy chip damage, whether it's homing, whether it's string set track, whether it's no real counterplay besides power card. Like, there are a lot of things that are high reward in this game. And oftentimes they're used in conjunction with each other. So I'm very interested to see with this first balance patch how they're going to prioritize which high reward moves. What would be the hope, I guess? If I had to say anything, like, maybe this is just me, let me know what you're, like, if you have something specific or general in the comments. But in terms of general stuff, I would just cut chip damage across the board. I think chip damage is honestly the most high reward thing in this game. But that's not really a move, that's more so just like mechanic stuff. I would just say those like homing mids that have like 0 punishment ability. I want like pretty much all of those homing mids to be punishable, at like the very least. Yeah, that's probably what I say there. Then obviously like the Jack thing, but I feel like Jack, quite frankly, is a freaking outlier. That string he has, I don't know if that's fair to judge the entire game on, I guess, but it's definitely a theme, I suppose. Alright, number 3, rebalancing the offensive and defensive aspects of the heat system. Okay, currently the benefits gained by the attacking player through the heat system are considered too great. Yeah, no shit. It's an offensive mechanic, obviously. The following adjustments have been made. Oh, we get very specific adjustments. Okay. Revised damage scaling when using heat dash to suppress combo damage inflation. Okay. Adjusted frame advantage on hit for heat engagers. Maintaining benefits for the attacker while allowing the defender more opportunities to respond. I need specific frame data for that. I'm gonna need something very specific. Because if you're talking like, oh, you can like potentially jab out of it if you think they're gonna go for like a slow like homing high or something like that. Like, if that's what they're talking about, I guess. But the fundamental issue with heat, upon hitting a heat engager, that puts you in a 50-50 scenario. Particularly with the new update that allows you to transition into crouch state from landing a heat engager. So I'd have to see I think we have to see the specific frame data to get a sense of that. Revised damage scaling, this makes sense. This happens in essentially every game nowadays. Games typically are becoming more offensive. Post like what, 2015? Oh, really like 2010 to be honest. And so they kind of start with high damage and scale back. It's kind of just what modern fighting games do, so that's not all that surprising. But it's revised scaling when using the heat dash, so I still think you get pretty insane base damage for the combo before the dash. So, and really, I guess I would have to look how after the heat dash in a combo, does the combo really go on for that long for where the damage would be that insane? I feel like most of that damage comes from the start of the combo. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, last thing, future balance adjustments. In the next update planned for mid-May, We're in what, mid-April now? So a month essentially. So this is this April 17th patch better hit, because we're not going to be getting anything major for a month. Adjustments will include reducing air combo damage and reevaluating the performance of Heat Burst. Additionally, we will continue to review issues that could not be addressed in this update, such as moves that consistently create advantageous situations leading to one side. Oh, okay. I guess they're going to adjust some things, like the Paul thing, like the Jack thing, and then just do more over time. Okay, whatever. Attacks that disproportionately... Okay, that means the same thing. Moving forward, we've been committed to incorporating player feedback, and we'll focus on revolving cases, overly dumb... Yeah, whatever. Okay. Pretty general response. I don't know... I think 1 is absolutely... I mean, I'm not going to call it meaningless, but it doesn't really address anything fundamental. This, I'm going to have to see examples of before I give, like, my take on it. And then this... Wait, did I read this part? I think I missed it. Additionally, adjustments have been made to chip damage. Yeah, I missed this. Why didn't... Can I read? Reduce additional chip damage during heat. Yeah, obviously. Change the system so that moves which already deal chip damage do not... Oh my god, yes. Okay, that's actually pretty good. But still, chip damage. Hopefully... Honestly, at this point, I just want it removed. Honestly, I just think chip damage should be removed. But that's just me. Decent enough response. We'll have to see. Got 3 days. If I don't like it, I'm making another video. Thank you guys for watching. Hey, they responded, so I'll give them that at least. I will definitely give them that. I will hold my criticisms until 17th. Play it for a couple days, and then I will reevaluate. I encourage all of you to do the same. We made a fuss. They've responded. Now we wait to see if it actually did something. All right. Be sure to like, subscribe if you guys enjoyed this video. Average Gamer signing off. Catch you guys next time.